concept for this false reap is whichever leg I'm attaching to, it's going to be my outside hand that I'm trying to get control of his knee. This is the most important grip that's going to set everything up. Everything after this is extra. That's going to help me get to the position, but it all starts with this control. Like I can throw this from anywhere once I get into this position here. So no matter where he's stepping, what he's doing, as soon as I get control of this, this starts to set everything up. We're going to start to play this with the leg on the inside, then we'll play with the leg on the outside. It's easier with it on the outside, but I want you to get in the habit of, if it's on the inside, knowing how to clear it still to work this, right? So as soon as I get here, it's really simple. I'm just falling like I'm going spiral clinch and grabbing his heel, and then I'm throwing this foot on top. So instead of putting it on his thigh, I'm just putting the back of my calf on top of his leg. You know, the good thing with this is if he starts trying to push my leg down, it really doesn't stop anything because my arm's right there. Like, I really don't care. Like, he's just wasting energy pushing my leg around. So I can still continue to do everything I want to do. From here, I'm getting up on my shoulder and I'm spinning underneath him, right? And that's what allows me to clear my leg. As I clear my leg, I'm pulling his knee into me, and that's what allows me to wrap it up and come through to our finish here, right? So again, we're here, I get control of the knee. As I fall, it's just like I'm going to spiral clinch. I'm just throwing this foot over the top, all right? Now I'm getting up on my shoulders, I clear this bottom leg. Once I get to here, I'm gonna pull his knee to me to wrap this up and come in, all right? All the way through. Full speed. Right? Let's play with it. 3, 2, 1. It's a distance thing. So it's kind of like an Imanari, right? Like when I do an Imanari, I can't be too close because I got to clear my head.
Right.
Right? It's the same thing here. I can't be too close because I got to clear my foot.
Oh, okay.
Right? So when I get here and I start to come through, I got to get all the way up on my shoulder to make this space.
Oh.
For this to come through.
And your hips aren't attached to them. They're
right, they're here.
Okay.
Once my foot comes through, now I'm attached.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, so I've got to leave that space to pull my foot out. So that's why, like, that control on the back of that knee is super important. You know, and then as I fall, I'm keeping control of his ankles so that leg doesn't move. Right? You know, and that allows me to pull my foot out, pull that in, and attach to it. Right? Cool. So now we're going to make it simpler, right? Because that's the hardest part, is clearing that.
Right.
Right? So now, like, you know, wherever he steps, he might even step in the middle here, and I get this control, all I'm going to do is put my foot on the outside. Right? Now it's already clear. So now when I fall and it's here, now I don't have to worry about clearing my foot. Right? So now I can just invert, pull it in.
So this time you're not letting your hips get away, you're attaching.
I can attach to him faster, right? Because my foot's already clear.
Right.
Right? So the cool thing with this is, that means because I don't want my foot on the inside, that I can do this even if he's stepping around my guard. Right? Yeah, so now, like if you watch like Elijah and them do it, they play this side guard to get them to step so he can grab. And then he throws the foot over. And then now he spins. Right? He's just baiting them to step around the corner so he can shoot that in. Right? So you can do it that way, or you can get that, you know, that reverse shin to shin. You know, and you can go from the reverse shin to shin. And it's the same thing. Right? So either way, so you know, you can let them step around and go, or you can go reverse shin to shin and go. Make sense? Mm-hmm. All right, let's try it. 3, 2, 1. Backside 411 and the backside 50-50. And what I want to do is I want to threaten the 411 to get him to commit to my foot, and then that gives me the backside 50-50 even easier, right? So, yeah, so we'll play from the same spot, and I'm getting here. And when I bring this in, yeah, a lot of people start messing with this foot. And you might try to push it out, you know, try to keep it away, all of this. And that's when I come through to my backside 50-50. You know, so that foot is just bait that keeps him in place, and you know, and busy with messing with that foot. But a lot of times as you bring this around, he'll catch that, right?
So you just keep
now I just keep spinning, and I bring my other foot through, and we're in backside 50-50 here. Does that make sense? Can you see it again?
Just one more shot.
Yep. Don't have to do everything then now.
Right.
So we come around, he messes with the foot, I come in, feed the foot through, and then we come right in.
Are you feeding that foot through like as high as you can, or?
Initially I'm coming, yeah, because as I come in and I slide it down, that's what's gonna bend his knee.
Okay.
Right? So as I first put it in, I'm up high, and then I'm driving it down to collapse his knee to get to the position. Right?
Cool.
Yeah, so play with that, start to bring that foot around, they connect to that foot, and then you just switch and bring the other foot around to go to backside 50-50. 3, 2, 1. Knee slice, right? So if he knee slices and I catch his knee, right? Now all I've got to do is get my feet in the right position. I've already got his knee controlled, right? So now I can go around and catch, or if I can get some space, if he postures up, like if he doesn't come all the way down, a lot of times I can push him and get my foot over, right? And now I can spin under again.
Just a Granby, okay.
Right? It's the same thing. So now every time, you know, knee slice is coming, I just hook that knee. Right? Look for that ankle. Now I can start playing. Yeah, it's wherever. He might be messing with this, that's cool. Right? We just come through, look to clear, bring it around. Right? So it's just, this is the control I need, and then it's all the same mechanics. You know, if he's got a good butterfly, I'm gonna have to work on clearing my leg. You know, if he doesn't, then it's gonna be easy. Right, and I can spin through. So, you know, depending on how good his butterfly situation is with this, now I'm playing this game again, right? If he stands back up, we're right back to the first one. If he's staying low, you know, then I'm coming through and making my transition, right? So you can play off of this whole scenario. And a lot of times when I get here, I will push them to get them their weight over this way. And then that allows me the space and makes it easier for me to come through because he's posted on his hands. And now I know he can't fight what I'm doing, right? So we're here, I'm pushing him forward, right? Clear that leg, and we're back in. We're back to our backside 50-50, right? It's the same concept, just from a different location, right? So you can play that 411 from here too, if I get my foot over immediately. All right, I'll play this a lot too, you know, and I get here and then I start pushing to clear his foot. All right, I use my top leg to clear my bottom leg, and then I can come back in. Right? So it's like, I know his knee slice is coming. Boom. Right? I'm just getting to here. Now, I use my leg to clear my other leg, and we roll through. If I don't get that leg all the way over, then I'm clearing and going backside 50-50. Right? So it's the same two things we were just doing, either going 411 or backside 50-50, depending on which way and which foot I feed in, right? And it just depends on what you get, you know. So, Yeah, but you know, like anytime they step to the middle, you can almost guarantee they're gonna try to knee slice you, right? And you just catch and throw the foot over or spin and go to the backside 50-50, right? Let's play with it. 3, 2, 1. Response that he makes, and it just gives me an easier actual entry, right? So this time as he steps in and I get here and I get to this spot with my foot over the top, right? So I start pumping him forward and I get my foot to the outside. Sometimes guys right here think the answer is to sit back. So then I just kick him back.
Oh, yeah, no, not the answer.
Like this happens a lot.
Yeah.
Because I kick them forward, so then they push back. And when they push back, I kick them back and sit them on their butt, and I'm right back in.
Wait, you've done that before to us.
Yes.
Yes.
Like this looks familiar. Like this has happened to me.
Right? Because when I do this, you think the
Every
answer
time.
is to get your weight back.
Every single time.
And then I sit in and I take the heel. You would just give it to me.
How did he get there? Now I know. Thank you.
Yes. Right? So it's the same start. This one plays off of that foot over the top though. You know, and sometimes, like if I don't get that foot over the top initially, if I can get the shield in, like I'll push him and then get my foot over. Right? And we'll play this game. And then I kick him forward, I clear my foot, and then I start to spin and he sits back and I kick him out. This is how I finished the guy at ADCC Open. As he sat back and just bending his heel. So this works really well too. So you can play with both versions, spinning under, or if they sit back, you just kick them back and you take the heel because it just pops right out for you. Right? We'll finish with that. Let's play with it. 3, 2, 1. So my hand goes in the back of this knee and my knee goes in his butt. Right? And I push him here. Now I grab.
Then you grab it backwards.
And then I'm back in.
Okay. You've taught me that before too. Okay. Now it all makes sense.
Yeah. But the big thing with this one that's really made it higher percentage for me, because I used to just do the knee and the butt, and that worked okay. But this makes the big difference. If he can't bring this knee in, then this works a lot better, because then he posts his hands way up over here, which gets me around the outside, right? So I push it this way, and then I just grab his knee, and then we're back in. All right.